Patrick Peterson predicted he was going to pick Purdy. Is it particularly sweet to catch your 2 touchdowns against him?
Yeah. Nah. He did a good job. I've been talking to Pat for a little bit now since we've had a couple encounters. So I've been talking to him for a while now. But always fun to go against him.
On the touchdown on the sideline there, could you almost, like, was he between you and the ball at some point? How do you make that catch?
I think it was a position that we've been in a couple times in camp. Purdy just gave us an opportunity to make a play on the ball, and we came back, went our way.
The back shoulder, was it designed to be back shoulder?
Yeah.
How about the first touchdown, Brandon, just how that play kind of came to be, basically how you guys drew it up?
Yeah. Yep. We kind of just a wide release, Debo going in, and creating a one-on-one matchup with me and Pat P on the outside.
Brandon, that's a team a lot of people think could be a playoff team this year, and you guys pretty much dismantled them. Does that offer maybe a glimpse of how good you guys could be this year?
I mean, it's week 1. We don't know. We don't know anything about them. We don't know. So let the rest of the season play out, but definitely feels good to be 1-0.
But when guys are scoring every single time for a while there, and the defense is not even letting them get a first down, what's that like to be in the middle of that when it's going that good?
No, defense was playing great. We were in for one today. Just it felt like it was a super long first half. Defense was getting off the field quickly. We were going back out there. So yeah.
The long touchdown for Christian. You had the big block downfield, but I noticed at the start of the play you had some kind of down block early on before you sprinted down. How tough of an assignment is that for you as a receiver to have to execute both of those blocks on one running play?
Yeah, it was a crazy game plan in the run game, just in terms of our assignments on the outside, going in tight, blocking those guys on the end, blocking the linebackers. But they did a great job. They kind of gave us some different looks. So it was kind of messy. That play, I didn't even know what to do. I just kind of saw Christian breaking free and then went to go check somebody.
Do you feel you get the respect and the credit you deserve, or do you feel like you're still opening eyes?
I mean, I don't really care too much about respect no more. I just come out here and do my job.
I don't know if you could see this, but after the first TD pass to you, Brock had a very animated celebration. Could you sense that this was important for him? I mean, maybe even more so just getting the first game back from his elbow.
What did he do?
Fist pumps.
Fist pump, left in the air.
Flex.
Oh yeah. I mean, no, I think everybody's just excited to come out here and play football again. And we come out and play the way that we did. It's exciting. I saw one when he converted later on in the game, and he's slime business first down. So it was exciting for everybody. And I think that's how he is. That's the way he plays. That's how. Yeah.
2 years ago, week 1 in Detroit, we were asking you about your playing time. I mean, now so much has changed since then. Do you feel Kyle Shanahan's getting more and more confident calling your number, going your way?
2 years ago, Detroit. That was a long time ago, but that was a different time. That was a very different time. But like I said, I'm just trying to come out here every day and do my job the way that I know how.
One more on Christian's touchdown and that block. What did you see once this was an open field on your pancake? And did you notice Ray sprinting across from the other side to deliver that final block?
I didn't see Ray's block, but I've heard. I gotta go check it out. I've heard about it a couple times so far. They said he had a great block on there too, so I don't know, but I'm gonna go check it out.
Good. Thanks, Brandon.
Thank you.
Hey guys.
Walking on just how the game started, that opening drive, and how that kind of set the tone for the game.
Yeah, I think it was huge. Coming in, first off, defense getting a stop, getting us great field position, and then, obviously being able to run the ball, set some things up in the pass game, and hit BA at the end. But in terms of like the momentum in a hostile environment, it was huge for us. So it's good.
Did the fourth down decision go for it on fourth down? That surprised you all, or take us through that play and what you saw in it?
No, it was exactly how we drew it up, get George on a motion, and then have him go into the flat. Trying to get the defense to think we're just going to hand the ball off. We needed 1 yard, but hit George in the flat, make him get a couple more yards for us, and he did exactly that. So it was exactly how we had called it and planned it. So.
In retrospect, what did that play mean to just keep that drive alive and go eventually?
Yeah, that was huge. It was huge. Obviously, you don't want to have the defense get a great stop, get great field position, and then just give the ball back. So to be able to be aggressive and then have Kyle call that play was perfect. keep our momentum going, and then we scored off it. So it was huge.
Can you recall your emotions from what it felt like watching that touchdown pass?
The very first one? Yeah, it was. I mean, I was, just excited that we put that drive together. Everything was sort of clicking. Defense did their thing. We put a drive together, and to cap it off like that, to start the season off, I was like, yeah, it's gonna be good. So.
Is there any feeling after that of like it's been a long, crappy road to get back to this point, and now I'm here and I'm back? Did you feel that at all in that moment?
I mean, honestly, not really. I think more in camp and stuff, I felt like that. I feel like right there in that moment, it was like, this is what we're supposed to do. This is what we expect us to do, or expect out of ourselves. And, once I hit that touchdown, I wasn't thinking, surgery or anything like that. It was, man, we're here to win. This is it. This is how we're going to play. And that's where I was at mentally. So.
Were you aware at that moment that it was Patrick Peterson who was in coverage on the touchdown?
Honestly, at first, no. I wasn't thinking about any of that. BA was open. He did a great job on the route and got him the ball, scored a touchdown. And then the second touchdown on the right side, the deep ball. Was that on Patrick Peterson? Yeah, and that one, I was like, all right, that felt good. But it was good, man. He's a competitor. I have nothing but respect for Patrick Peterson and everything that he does. So.
Your celebrations seem pretty organic, but do you think about them at all, or is it just your emotion in the moment?
Nah, it's just, whatever happens, and I'm trying to get the team hype and showing them, like, hey, man, like, everything that we've done is paying off. It's going good. So just trying to get the other guys going is what I'm thinking in the moment.
On the second touchdown, is that your option to go back shoulder? Is it designed to go back shoulder?
No, I just went back shoulder. If BA beat him off the line pretty bad, put it out in front of him. If not, he's got some contact, give him an opportunity on the back shoulder. So that's sort of just how it went and what I did.
You mentioned that you gave him the opportunity to make a play. Is that part of it? I'm just going to let him make a play? Yeah, I mean, that's huge for us. We talked about in the offseason just the trust factor, leading guys, having anticipation, and then obviously when it's a one-on-one matchup, we got such great talent. It's like, man, just give him an opportunity, throw it up and see what happens. So it was a great rep for us.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Got a couple more here.
Christian, can you take us through that run to start off the third quarter and what you saw and particularly the downfield blocks from the receivers?
Yeah, it was awesome blocking. Those guys up front. The whole run game, it's an 11-man job, and they made great blocks. I got a little spin in there, got sprung, and then, man, I think it was Aiyuk and Ray downfield. I mean, when you got receivers who block like that, it's a special feeling for a running back because, you truly feel like you guys have your back, and that's an awesome feeling to have when you're out there. So when all 11 are committed to the run game, you got fullback who's the best in the league, you got tight end who's the best in the league at what he does, and all 5 linemen just working their ass off all day. It's fun to be able to go out there and run the ball behind people who are so committed to do it.
How difficult is it to be patient when you see Ray out in front of you? You just have to slow down to let him do his thing.
I think it's very instinctual. There's times where you have to press on the gas, and there's times where you have to kind of be patient and let it all come to you.
You talked a lot about the benefit of having spent a full off-season in this offense. Did you feel that out there today? I mean, your total is as high as it's ever been for this team. Is that a product of familiarity?
Yeah, I think there's still I don't want to say anything before I watch the tape. The tape will always tell you how you did. Obviously, statistically, it was a good game, but I think there's still some feel-it-out plays that, when you go through camp and you see different looks throughout camp, and then now you go into, a live bullet game, you're not 100% sure how another defense is going to play you. And so there were a few times we're just feeling it out a little bit. I felt like, once again, we'll watch the tape, but could have maybe done a couple other things. But that all comes with time, and I think it's important that we keep just growing, each game and getting better each game, and I'm sure that'll be a point of emphasis.
Was there a sense in halftime leading up to the big touchdown run that you guys might be able to bust a bigger one based on the looks that you had seen up there?
I think everybody in the locker room is committed to, whatever the play call is, and so for us it was just we always feel that way, whether it's the first play or the last play. Like I said, just the commitment to the run game from a staff all the way down to all 11 guys on the field. We always feel like this next one could be the one.
Christian, week one overreaction, so there'll be a lot of like, it's going to kill everyone when Super Bowl talk. But I mean, does this maybe offer a window on what type of team this could be this year?
I think each play has a life of its own. Each game has a life of its own. Today we won. Next week there's a challenge. This is the NFL. It doesn't work like that. I wish it did. That'd be awesome. But, you know, for us it's just about getting better, watching the tape, capitalizing on your strengths and fixing the weaknesses and fixing all the things that we need to get changed and go from there. But each week has a new life, and so for us it's, like I said, just back to the drawing board.
That's good. Thanks.
Appreciate it, guys.
Was there any indication of how good this team could be this year?
Sure. I think it was exactly how we wanted to come out. You know, it was an emphasis on, in past seasons, us coming out slow starts. We knew that we needed to come in and set the tone right from the jump. Offense, defense, special teams, I think across the board we did exactly what we wanted to do and executed.
Well, what's that feeling like when you're able to do 5 3-and-outs in a row opening game?
Great feeling. That's exactly how you want to start it. I'm obviously thinking about all the plays that we could have had back, at the end of the first half and then the second half. But to come out and start that way against a team that honestly throughout the preseason they were hot. I'm sure they had a lot of confidence coming in, and we just came out and executed.
Christian's long touchdown, the receivers were out in front of him. You faced this defense in training camp. This offense, yeah. Does any other offense in the NFL have receivers that block as hungrily as this?
I don't know. If there is, I haven't seen it like how we do it. I mean, that's an emphasis on that side. Is if you want to play and you want to start at that position, it's not about just catching the ball. They do a heck of a job downfield blocking as aggressively as I've seen.
You're playing behind him. How good was that defensive line playing, especially early on?
Amazing. And I knew that was going to be the case. I don't know if we'd had all those guys healthy out there all camp. Obviously we had Bosa come back late, and having everybody healthy out there, you saw what the result was.
What were your impressions of Nick just coming back here on short notice like this?
I don't know. I'll have to watch. He didn't have a sack, so he was a little upset about that. But
I had 3 across.
Oh my gosh, you kidding me? But just having him out there was a huge boost to not only our defense but the team.
What's the biggest change you've seen in Drake since he did crack up 3 sacks?
My coach Johnny Holland always says the harder you work, the luckier you get, and that's to say that we don't believe in luck. I believe in hard work and reaping what you sow, and I think that he's worked his tail off all off season. And for him to come out and have a game like that is such a big confidence boost to himself. And we're going to need it all season. We need everybody to play a big role on this defense, and I was so happy for him today.
Last one. Out there affecting the game, even though he didn't get a sack?
Absolutely. Anytime he's out there on that field, he's one of the best defensive players in the NFL, so they got to account for him every single play.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Nick's right here.
How'd you feel out there on just a couple of days' notice here?
It felt good. Body held up good. I played pretty much the exact amount of snaps we were hoping for, and the 3-and-outs kind of helped me not go too hard early. But body felt great. That was the number one thing, and a win's always nice.
35, about 35.
I think so, yeah.
I mean, you want to win a game. It's not a message, it's not a statement, but to do it the way you did it here to open the season, do you feel like there was a little message sent to the rest of the team?
Yeah, I mean, to do that for Steve, his first time out here, to set the tone with however many 3-and-outs we had, and I think it's just a great thing to propel us forward.
At all reminiscent of that opener in Tampa in 2019 when you had that nice line and kind of set the tone for the rest of that season?
Yeah, I didn't think about that, but you'd love to get a good start. We had 5 sacks today as a D-line, so Chris was definitely happy. Drake broke out, which we were expecting. So we just have so many players, and it's fun to watch Aiyuk do his thing, and Purdy shut some haters up. So it's nice to be on a really good team.
Nick, you mentioned in the spring how much in Hargrave you could get that interior push again. Do you feel that immediately, like in that first quarter, you guys are dominating, how different it is?
Yeah, I mean, we would watch him with Philly, and I think between him and Chris Jones and obviously Aaron Donald, it's pretty close on who affects games as much from the inside. And to add him with Eric, it's going to help us on the edge a lot.
I know you can't see Drake Jackson out there, but how have you seen from them since you've been back just for a short time?
Yeah, I was watching tape throughout the holdout, and I mean, it was clear as day that he's made strides in his work ethic and his preparation and all of his moves out there. He's really been detailed and put on some weight, and he's still moving like he moves, so it's going to be dangerous.
When you say Purdy shut some haters up, I mean, are you specifically talking about one thing or just a general consensus on?
I think whenever a guy comes back from an injury and people kind of give him, they don't expect him to make another leap in the second year. I'm just happy for him. He's exactly who we thought he was.
Do you have that same sense when you came back from your injury?
Yeah, you definitely need to prove people wrong and show that you're the same player. And I'm just happy he got an amazing recovery. I think it was quicker than anybody expected. So he was able to get reps throughout the offseason, and he's definitely a good leader for us.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Safe travels, guys.